For the first time in 30 years, the official boundaries of Belize's towns are being redrawn, a move that's reshaping not just how towns look, but how they grow. From Punta Gorda to San Pedro, the map of Belize is getting a long overdue update. The process began with community consultations all the way back to 2012, involving residents and key stakeholders in areas set to be affected. Under the Briceño administration, the work has finally begun. The goal? To reflect the real growth happening on the ground and ensure that expanding communities get the services and infrastructure they need. It's a big change and one that's been a long time coming.
The leadership of Minister Rekenya and the team that was there, they did countrywide consultations with the municipals, the different municipals, with the different stakeholders, with the buffering villages. They tried to do a full comprehensive consultation to be able to get that when they come with a plan, it encompasses all the requirements.
Statutory instruments for all 8 municipalities have been put in place to formally get on with the process, which includes continued consultations. But why is re-delineation necessary in the first place? The Minister of Local Government, Florencio Marin, shares the reason.
It has become important because I believe from around the 90s we have not had any re-delineation of our municipal boundaries.
What does it mean politically?
To be able to provide better services to where the towns are already providing services, because the municipals, do garbage collection, they maintain the streets, they help provide for the different utilities. While in a village, the village council doesn't have all those powers to do so.
The map of Orange Walk Town just got a little bigger, and so did its responsibilities. As part of a nationwide re-delineation effort, all 8 municipalities in Belize now have clearly defined new borders. For Orange Walk, that means 3 nearby communities, Petville, San Lorenzo Housing Site, and Ann Gabriel, are officially being brought into the town's limits.
Many people are tired of seeing dust being blowing in their house. Sometimes when it rains, the water goes inside their house. We'll be working on the drainage system. And again, the garbage as well too. You have your garbage outside, pile it up there, it doesn't look good. You have to be burning it, which is sometimes illegal. So all these things, these are the essential service that we'll be giving to these people. So it's a huge plus for them.
These areas have long existed in a gray zone, not quite villages and not quite officially part of the town. But with no village councils in place, Orange Walk Town Mayor Ladrick Shepherd says it's time they receive the attention and services they deserve. Some communities are still finding their place on the map. Others are ready to redraw it. While Belize's re-delineation process is bringing small, unzoned areas into clearer focus, it's also shining a spotlight on villages that have outgrown their labels. One standout, Ladyville.
Ladyville have the 3 necessary components and more if you want to say that would qualify a community or a village to become declared a town. Because we do have a full operation police station that has about 80 plus police officers that goes on rotation and shifts and stuff for Ladyville formation itself. We do have a community center, health center, that works Monday to Friday, Saturdays, and now with the lobbying efforts and with the size of the community, we have a full-fledged NHI clinic, and also we have a fire station, full-fledged fire station here in Ladyville itself. And of course, when you look on other components, economic activities, we are bustling with economic activities. Jobs here is not really short like that. We have the Belly King factory, the Coca-Cola plant, we have the international airport, we have BATSUB, we have the BDF camp, and other businesses, supermarkets, we have gas stations.
Ladyville also has 3 primary schools and a high school, and most of its streets have been upgraded with hot mix. Chairman Bernardo Bennett says many residents are also clamoring for Ladyville to become its own town. And with that declaration will come more autonomy.
Working a community dealing with the issues takes resources. And the only resources we have so far we getting is the liquor license fees. And that fees basically goes to taking care of the public spaces. And here in Ladyville, we have a lot of public spaces. We have like 5 parks, 2 sporting complex, basically the cemetery. And we have to basically clean those places once a month, sometime every month and a half, to make sure they're clean and well maintained, and that costs. So right now, for myself, we're hoping that the amendment to the Trade License Act comes into effect later this year in October, so we can see what kind of revenue base that will be, and then from there work your budget so that we can attend to the issues that the residents are asking.
The discussion for Ladyville, according to Minister Marin, is a relevant one at the cabinet level.
We've had some discussion of this in cabinet about, the different sizes of villages. Like, for example, I know there are certain villages that only have about 300 voters in there versus Ladyville, which I believe they're way past that. They're huge. Clearly they can't be treated or governed the same way. So this has to become part of the public discourse, and then depending on how cabinet guides us is how the ministry will look at it.
Could Orange Walk Town soon become Orange Walk City? If its current growth is any indication, the answer might be yes, and sooner than you think. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.